Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. So I am sitting outside getting some sun before the rain comes. I mean, the sky looks pretty blue and clear with, the exception of a few clouds, but I just have a good feeling that it's going to rain today and rain for a little while. So I'm just sitting out here soaking it all up. But this video is about the purpose, or what I think the purpose is of when it comes to astrology, numerology, divination, and things like that. So first of all, I know that, and I know that you know that the answers are within us. Every question that we have, the answers are already within us. And everything else outside of us that we resonate with is meant to be some form of an activation or a reminder to what you already know that exists within you. So basically, whenever you click on an astrology video or a numerology video that might be about your life path number, your zodiac sign, or a certain placement that you have in your chart, keep in mind that each video about each placement is just a tiny piece of a puzzle. Like if you're watching a numerology video about your life path number, keep in mind that there's other numbers within your birthday, and depending on those numbers and how they're speaking to each other, that number that you're looking at will express itself different for you based on the other combination of numbers, based on how you've been nurtured and your nature, and also your astrological placements. And we could even go into facial features and how those also tell a story about us. So keep in mind that whenever you watch a video about, your life path number or birthday number or your zodiac sign, if you do not resonate with that video, that is totally normal. That is okay. Like for me personally, whenever I create that kind of a content is meant to spark curiosity. And for some people, it's meant to remember, and for some, it's meant to hold a mirror. I know for me, it was all of that to me. Like when I first discovered astrology and numerology, and I'm out here sweating, which is good. It's good to sweat. So when I first came into astrology and numerology and things like that, it was so exciting and profound for me because it was just so surreal how this thing was just saying so much about me. And also it helped me so much with shadow work because there was certain things that I was watching when it comes to the negative aspect of maybe my zodiac sign, my life path number, and things like that I would read about or listen to, and I would be like, oh my goodness, no one has said that to me before, and there's no way I would have known that I was operating within that lower vibration of that energy. But based on the results that I was having in my life, I can see that, oh my goodness, this is all true. So it served as a mirror holding me up to me so I can see myself and make changes. By no means this information is to tell you who you are. It is not supposed to tell you who you are, because we are more than that energy. It's like when we get past all of the planets, the signs, the numbers, and all of that, deep within us is just a energy that is witnessing. An energy that is witnessing, that identifies with nothing, where our mind is what identifies with everything. And in order for us to exist within this physical material plane, we need to identify with things. We all need to collectively come together and agree that the experience that we're having is what it is. It is not It is not a coincidence. It is only by design that we are conditioned to feel crazy whenever we are having an experience within ourselves that no one else is relating to, no one else can relate to, no one else can understand. Like, a lot of that causes us to suffer in silence and think that we're crazy when we're more than just this physical experience that we're having, you know. And if we agree that this universe is mental, then it is through the mind that basically everything is controlled. So our minds are controlled by us being told how we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to do, and what is expected of us. And a lot of us kill ourselves, like, and sometimes literally trying to fit into boxes that we do not fit in, and think that something is wrong with us when there's nothing wrong. You know, you are perfect the way how you are. So yes, when it comes to the content that I create, it is not to tell you who you are. So if you don't resonate with it, then move on. You know what I'm saying? It's not to tell you who you are. It is meant to be, like I said, to spark curiosity. Because for me, when I came across, like, say for example, I experienced a really good psychic. Like, once I experienced a really good psychic for the first time, it confirmed so much to me. Like, it confirmed to me my own personal experiences. It let me know that I wasn't alone. It let me know that I wasn't crazy. But more than anything, it was almost like I mentioned, an activation. It was like a portal. It opened doors and left me with so many questions. And from all the questions that I had from these different encounters, you know, and experiences, has led me on this journey of self-awareness. And the more I understand myself is the more that I understand others. And me searching and trying to understand myself more brings me down the rabbit hole to this spiritual experience, this spiritual journey that, you know, has changed my life, that has given me more peace than anything. But not even just the peace that it has brought, is like me being able to wield my magic wand, a magic wand that we all have. And that magic wand that we all have access to, that we are unaware of, is our minds. You know, our mind's ability to bend reality and, you know, like, bend reality and attract the things that we want and repel the things that we don't want, not by fighting against it or creating rallies and things like that, but by focusing on what feels good. Like, just our feelings alone is all we need to navigate. Just pay attention to how you're feeling. How are you feeling in this moment? How does the information feel to you? It doesn't feel true to you, you don't resonate, skip that. You know, it's like I'll click on, say, maybe a pick a card reading, and I'm listening to the pick a card reading or whatever, and I might feel like this reading, it doesn't resonate. Like, it doesn't resonate. And not even just with it not resonating, maybe I don't resonate with the energy of the person that is delivering the reading, so I'll click off because it wasn't for me. I wasn't in alignment with that energy. And me talking about the energy of the person doing the reading, like, for those of us who are in the healing community, who take on that calling, who answer that calling, like, we basically, it is super important that we are always taking care of ourselves, because whatever it is that we are experiencing on the inside is what we will be projecting and sending out. So basically there's a lot of responsibility that comes with taking on that calling. But as individuals, period, as individuals, period, when it comes to taking, like, basically waking up to your truth and waking up to what's happening around us, responsibility and accountability is a big part of it, because that's where true change comes in, when we are able to basically see ourselves and be honest. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, when I would watch videos about astrology and numerology and things like that, and I would see them talking about certain negative characteristics having to do with me, it would be triggering. But then I couldn't help the fact that I would look around and see results of exactly what they're talking about. So that's where the whole accountability thing comes in. So yes, this video is just to remind you that, information and just what other people have to say and things like that is meant to activate, remind, and inspire. It's never meant to tell you who you are. Only you know that truth. So always trust yourself. If you're still here with me, I would love to hear about it. Please let me know by dropping me a blue heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.